Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of the Road to 1600 series. So this is day 3 and I'm going to be telling you guys what I did today to study for the SAT. So basically last episode I talked about how I took a practice test and it gave me all the different results of all my weaknesses and all my strengths. So I took my practice, so first I created a notes page and I went through those sample questions that it gives you after the practice test, and since it says the exact content area it's in, I made a notes page categorizing each content area. And then as I took the questions, and then there was an option to see the right answer, I would check my answer. And if I was wrong, I would indicate what question I got wrong, how I got wrong, because it would give a full explanation. And there were 10 questions per content area. So for ELA, there was 40 questions in total because there's 4 content areas. So I created a notes page like that to help me identify what type of questions I'm getting wrong. And then after I did that, I took my practice over to Khan Academy. And so basically Khan Academy is really good resource in my opinion because it has each specific content area on their website, right? Like for math, there's a algebra content area, there's a geometry and trigonometry content area, and so it has every single content area and it breaks it down into different levels, right? You can think of it like easy, medium, and hard, right? So it has 4 units of foundation of each content category, then it has 4 units of the advanced, no, of the medium version of each content category, and then the last 4 are advanced versions of that content category. So this is really helpful because once I identified my strengths and weaknesses from the practice test, I studied what I needed to learn and and sharpen my skills on. So in Khan Academy, I looked at the content area specific, and then I went through the practices, went through the practice quizzes in Khan Academy. It gives you videos, notes, everything to help you learn the topic at first, and then there's like a practice check after every lesson. So that's really good. It keeps you in check and it lets you know what you know and what you don't know, right? So I did that yesterday. I feel like it was a pretty productive day overall. I finished, I think, foundations of algebra to start it off. I started off with math because I feel like, okay, so we all know how there's a 1600 is a max score in SAT. 800 of those points are in English and writing, and 800 of those points are in math, right? For me personally, I feel that the math is the easiest to get the 16 or the 800 in because it's all specific content. So if you can master the math, then all you have to do is study the ELA a little bit more, maybe read some books, increase your vocabulary, that helps too. But I feel like the math is the easiest section to get a full 800 on because it's all comes down to specific content knowledge. It's like if you know it or you don't, right? So that's why I'm starting off with math so I can help increase my score even further before I take my SAT, because in case I don't finish all my studying before my SAT date, at least I'll be able to get 800 in math, and in English it could be hit or miss. Like I could get lucky, I could not get lucky. It all depends. English is like a gamble, but math, I feel like it's 100% guaranteed you can get 800 if you know every specific content area, right? So yeah, that's what I'd recommend. Look over the practice questions, the practice tests that you took, see what specific content areas you're struggling, go to Khan Academy and study those, and then yeah, yeah. That's all I got for you guys today. I'll be taking my practice test on Sunday, so I'll let you know how that goes. And before that, I'll be posting a day 4, episode 2. So yeah, stay tuned.